Hey guys, it's Stacy, and I just wanted to come in here and give you guys a business tip Tuesday. I actually like to pre-record these because I don't want to rush what I want to convey to us as CEOs, as challengers, as women, as people who are really dream chasers. And, truth be told, that's what an entrepreneur is. So all of those years that you spent laying down in the clouds and staring off and coming up with whatever those cloud images were, and you kind of just figured out what they were and were going after a dream in your mind, or looking at a scattered picture. That's what an entrepreneur is. It's about chasing the dream and kind of making no excuses for it. So today what I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that every time we decide to put ourselves not in first position, we're not putting anybody in a first position, if that makes any sense. So, we've been taught so hard and so heavily through generation upon generation and through maybe social media and television, movies, whatever, that everybody else comes first and you come last. And then all of a sudden, at the end of the movie or at the end of a segment, there's this aha moment of, why didn't I go first? Why didn't I take the lead? And they regret it every time. So there's a pattern. We're regretting going first. So in the beginning of your coaching career, you're just really trying to map things out. You're trying to find your rhythm. So when you're beginning in this business, give yourself a little patience, give yourself a little time. My suggestion to you is to follow top coaches and kind of see what their vibes are. That doesn't necessarily mean copy them. It just means get inspired by them. See what they're doing. See what their actions and their behaviors are. A lot of the actions and a lot of the behaviors of the top coaches in this network are they take care of themselves first, especially if you're watching them on Instagram. The first thing that they do, if you're watching Kim Fitzpatrick, if you're watching Jen Guthrie, if you're watching Melanie Mitro, Brittany Leggett, there's so many countless other people, but those are the people that kind of come off to my brain pretty quickly, is that they genuinely take care of themselves first. They get up, and they actually are all up around the same time. They're all up around 5. And they are either getting their workouts in and then doing personal development, or they're flip-flopping it. So 5 o'clock for me was never a good start time for anything back in the day. I'm slowly learning how to get into that, to be honest with you guys, but I'm making the strides, and I'm not perfect, and I'm not trying to say I have to be out of the gate at 5 a.m., but significantly getting up 1 hour earlier to take care of you is the most important thing in your business, because it shows consistency, and it shows hope, and it shows promise, and it shows that you're never giving up. And the first couple of bricks that you lay down in your business are for you. They are to take care of you. They are to nurture you. They are to help you see that you are of value, that it's about you first. I can't tell you what this business can do for you. You have to experience yourself. And the only thing that I can tell you is through my own personal experience. I get up every day. I get inspired by top coaches. I listen to the National Wake Up Call on Tuesdays, because Mondays are a little hard for me to listen live, but I'm religious about listening to the replay in the car. Every morning I get up, I have my breakfast, I do personal development, and I work out, and I work on me. And then I get myself super organized for my business. I have a calendar, I have a planner, I use my business activity tracker, I make my daily to-do list, and I set a timer for every single task. I want to make sure that I'm using my time wisely, because I'm one of the girls that if you say squirrel or the wind blows, I'm going to look and I'm going to pay attention. Okay? So be diligent in your behaviors. Make sure you guys are posting every single day, breadcrumbing, letting people know what you're doing. Don't have anything blurred out on your Facebook pages that screams Beachbody Coach. Take it away. You know, I have fitness pictures, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm a Beachbody coach. I have a bio. That's very important, you guys. On the top of your cover pages, this is your homework assignment for this week. On the top of your cover pages, you have your cover, right? If you need to invest in $15 for somebody to create a great cover page for you, go to Fiverr.com and they will create one for you. You have to make something that's eye-catchy, or if you're already pretty tech savvy, get onto PicMonkey and you can create your own. But make sure it looks professional, develop your brand, and figure out, you know, what is your font? What is the filter you like to use? What are you? Those are important things. You have to start narrowing down that gap. But more importantly, that cover photo is really important. It's important for a couple of reasons. When you click on that cover photo, there's a description. You can actually take the time to write your description, meaning your story, your why, your everything, your from A to Z. And if you need inspiration for it, go click on my cover photo and read my bio. That's going to kind of give you a breakdown. But here's the thing, you got to take your time writing this bio. You have to feel your bio. Go get it edited by a friend who's really good at editing and grammar. I went and I took mine and I had my mom read it. And it took about a week or so for editing. And then I finally saved it on a Google Doc, because if you don't save it, every time you change your Facebook cover page, it will delete. So make sure you have saved that so you can always copy and repaste it back onto your bio. But it's important, you guys. You need to let people know. It can say even in your cover, click here for my story. And then when people are visiting your page and you have those new people and new audience members, they need to know who you are. And that's another feel good of a connection. So go to my Facebook page, you guys, click on my bio, read it, and then start your bio this week. This is all for the working coaches. Write your bio. Take your time. If you need somebody to edit, let me know. I'd be happy to help, or get somebody else who's close to you who can say, yep, this is good, or let's tweak on this a little bit, but get your bio done. And make sure that's one of the steps that you do in your business, is that you create that bio, save it on a doc, connect to it, and be mindful of your story. Be descriptive of your story. Go into detail of your story. Use powerful words such as, you know, discouraging, difficulty, dark clouds, new hope, breaking dawn. You need to use some of these words so people can connect to you. And it has nothing to do about Beachbody, guys. So make sure you check out mine to get yours rolling for inspirations and ideas. Make it, write it, save it on a doc. But more importantly, the greatest part about this whole descriptive bio is that you kind of get to go back and you get to connect to yourself again. So when you connect to yourself again, you're getting more connected to the business, because you have a clear cut vision of exactly why you're doing this. And believe it or not, it doesn't have anything really to do with everybody else. It really is the founding layers of you. Because if you are not sturdy and strong, you just can't help another person. So that's why we always say, even if we're working this business or we're not, you have to take care of yourself first. Your cup has to be overflowing, so when everything else spills out, you are still left with a full cup. And that's really important. And a lot of people, we just don't do that. So in here, let's make that our reminder this week. Let's make that our inspiration this week. Let's make it our driving force this week. Okay? So work on your bios, take time on it, make sure you copy and paste, and more importantly, get that nice cover photo. If you need me to look at it, let me know. Get your bios written up and put it in there. It's very important. When people click on that, they can read a part of you and they can connect to you. And the power of connection without a physical touch, with good descriptive words and getting very vulnerable, is a very powerful tool. It heals yourself and it helps to give hope to another person. All right, guys, catch you later.